If you're a Freeway fan, we're just east of the 405. One of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Cameron Dicker has the ball teed up as we get underway. And off we go from SoFi. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll come up here first and 10. Here's the third-year man, Isaiah Pacheco. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as he's able to get it to the 37-yard line.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early. And we see it here. Nice first play pickup. Fresh set of downs.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. Second down.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back, but not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On third down, Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And now it's fourth down. On comes the Chiefs punter. On the return for the Chargers, it's Darius Davis. Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return go.
They're on the 16-yard line.
Now the former Ohio State Buckeye, here's J.K. Dobbins. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hacks to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain. Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Throwing is Herbert on third down. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down.
Sacks are drive killers. There is no greater correlation between a defense getting off the field and the ability to rush the quarterback. And when they come on third down, that number just goes up.
This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Set to go now on first and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up second and goal. A little closer. Here's second and goal. One more time with Pacheco. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Kansas City. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Darius Davis from his end zone. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Play action now. It's Herbert. That one complete to Johnston. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Herbert. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. Picked off by Justin Reed.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
And that ball intercepted. Asante Samuel Jr., just like his daddy did. And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Herbert to throw on 2nd down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook.
their own 48-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's to the rookie first-round pick, Xavier Worthy. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one. Big play for KC. 32 yards. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And the Chiefs are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
First and goal, Kansas City.
Here's Pacheco. And he will score. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Darius Davis from his end zone. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. On first and 10, here's Herbert. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Shotgun now for Herbert. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
And the Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now the former Raven, it's Gus Edwards. He'll get this ahead for about 3. George Karlaftis there to make the play.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? Now it's Dobbins. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Herbert now on first down. The open man is Johnston. He's got it. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
A 6-yard gain brings up 2nd and 4 at the 23-yard line.
A run with Dobbins. And he's going to pick up the first down. He'll get down to the 15-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up.
In trouble, and down he goes. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
3rd and long. Now Herbert gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Well, this one is in reverse again. They're going to lose more yardage here, and it's going to bring up 4th down. Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
On the return, it's the rookie Xavier Worthy. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Deion Henley. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
That'll be complete to Dobbins. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
2nd and 7. They're going to motion their tight end, Hurst. Throwing, Herbert. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. Spotted at the 35, this a 45-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chargers cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes Worthy to return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll get about 6 there. We are through one. It's the Chiefs on top. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Once again, it's Pacheco. And he'll get this close to the 1st down. It's a pickup of 4, but it still leaves 3rd and short. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. He's got his tight end. It's Kelsey. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the 1st down. Here's Mahomes. Down the field, he's got Kelsey. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Travis Kelsey, the intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Throwing is Mahomes. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often. And it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Here's Darius Davis from his end zone. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's Dobbins. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
Well, as been the case this entire 1st half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Here's Herbert. That one is brought in by Terry McLaurin. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Bold decision there by this quarterback to attack a guy who's already made you pay for challenging him earlier today. He trusted his guy to not only win, but to defeat man coverage, and I think he got away with one there. Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And that is incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays, but I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and For this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Now, Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up a 2nd and a yard.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Hey, Dobbins. Touchdown Chargers. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers will cut the deficit down to 4.
Chargers 13. Cameron Dicker.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes Worthy to return. They get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. First and 10. To throw is Mahomes. Open man downfield, it's Kelsey. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given. But it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else. And I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
Here's Pacheco. And I don't think he got there with that one. Only needed a yard. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now we're looking at 3rd down. Mahomes back. And he gets that to Hardman. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down. If he doesn't pick up the extra yards after the catch, they've got a 4th down play call they feel great about. And we're going to see what it looks like.
And he's going to have the Chiefs' 1st down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches.
I love this call, Mike. You're basically asking yourself, can your offense beat this defense? And they know exactly what play is coming. And I'll tell you the answer, it's an emphatic yes. They run the quarterback sneak right up the gut, and they turn 4th down into a 1st. Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Elijah Molden.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
18 yards, what a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a 9 at their 49-yard line.
They'll give it to Dobbins. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
They're going to motion their tight end, Hurst. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And this will be incomplete. We'll try again. It's second and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield.
It's third and 15.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. To throw, it's Herbert. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a fourth down. Here's J.K. Scott now, as he's on to punt for the Chargers. He'll return it from the 11. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. A first down throw for Mahomes. Short pass taken in by Kelce. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on second and 2. Here's Mahomes. That's to the former Cardinal and Raven. It's Hollywood Brown. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. Got a man. That's Rashee Rice. On first and 10, it's Mahomes. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Auburn. And the Chargers are going to have it just past their 25.
Mike, doesn't it just seem like year in and year out, especially on the defensive side of the ball, there's these late-round players that kind of burst onto the scene out of nowhere, and there's a reason this guy fell in the draft, but I'll tell you what, he has shown a ton of growth so far this year, and he continues to make his presence felt in the back end of this defense.
Pistol here for Herbert. He'll get that to his new target this season, DJ Chark. And he will have this at midfield, forced out of bounds there. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play. Throwing now is, oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. And this is taken in by the defense. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it and which team does a better job taking it away. Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Got a man over the middle, it's Worthy. And he's going to be taken down. Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal. Final play of this first half. Here's Mahomes. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, KC. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
So we've reached halftime here in this 11-point game as we send you back east to sunny Florida. Standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report, it's the coach, Jonathan Coachman. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The third quarter begins with a run. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
Escaping the danger, throwing, and completing. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They have a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down. They'll turn and hand this one off. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's second down. Shotgun now for Herbert. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And he's in. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown, L.A. And the Chargers will go for two. They're going to motion their tight end, Hurst. From the gun, it's Herbert. And he'll get into the end zone, doing it on his own. Successful two-point conversion. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes Worthy to return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes looking to throw on second down. To the right side, hauled in by Kelsey.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
That's caught downfield. It's Kelsey. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there. And
to the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Chargers are going to have it just past their 25.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Herbert now on first down. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
That's going to be good for a Chargers first down. He has this one past the 35 to about the 37.
Well, there's not a whole lot of fancy going on here, Mike. This is just kind of old school, line up and run smash mouth football. It's exactly what they did, but it still ends up in a big gain, and he picks up the first down.
They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop. Second down and 8. Herbert to throw. Open man's got it. That's Chark. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's 3rd and 2. Throwing, Herbert. This one batted in the air and intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort. That's complete to Rice. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Here's 2nd and 6. To throw is Mahomes. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr.
All right, so that's consecutive drives now. You've come out here and thrown interceptions. I think at this point, Mike, it's time to run the ball. It's time to give this offense a little bit of a reset, settle this quarterback down. And if nothing else, let's cool off this secondary. They are flying to the ball. They are taking chance after chance. Let's remove them from the defense for a while, make them defend the run, and let's get our offense back on track.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll stick with him again. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. George Karlaftis there to make the play. Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. He's got it at the 7. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he's going the wrong way. Dropped back at the 7.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for 3rd and goal. To throw is Herbert. That'll be complete to Dobbins. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This about as short as you can get. 3 for 3 in the game as this one is also good. And the Chargers tie the game at 24.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the second half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. 2nd down and 3. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Over the middle, that's Kelce. A big hole. And he will score. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Darius Davis from his end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Throwing on 1st down is Herbert. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. handoff as they try to run it here.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. You know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
He dives, and what a catch for the first down. A gain of 15 and a first down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. To throw, it's Herbert. That one complete to Johnston. He's across midfield. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points. All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Yes, you have to operate out of the backfield like a traditional running back. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Herbert to throw for it on 4th down. That's taken in, and he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the 3rd quarter, they convert on 4th down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Herbert to the air again. He'll check this down to the running back. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
And 12 at the Chiefs' 32-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 12. Throwing again, Herbert. Now pass deep for McLaurin. That is going to be all in. He's got it. Eric McLaurin. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Here comes Worthy to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down. That one good for 15 and a first down. They'll run here. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now, Mahomes. We'll try to set up the screen here with Pacheco. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, 4th quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame them.
First and 10 for Mahomes. He'll get this complete. That's the tight end, Noah Gray. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Mahomes now to throw again. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
This is like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will.
And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. That is caught. And he's into the end zone. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Chiefs. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Here's Darius Davis from his end zone. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. He'll run. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Pistol here for Herbert. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On play action, now Herbert. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
And a nice defensive play. They're good awareness coming through to make the play in the backfield for a loss of yardage.
The tackle made at the 37-yard line.
They need one right now. 3rd and long. On play action, it's Herbert. And that is incomplete.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end. There's an old saying in golf, Mike, that when you're on the green, never up, never in. In this case, the ball's on target. It just didn't have enough steam to get there. Winds up no good.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible,
oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. He'll get this complete to Pacheco.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on 2nd down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long to now at least 3rd and manageable.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Got a man, it's Kelsey. Complete. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. A handoff to Pacheco. And he'll get about 5. On 2nd down, Mahomes. Short pass taken in by Kelsey. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. A run up the middle with Pacheco. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Here's Pacheco. And he'll go down back at the 4.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal. A run. It's Pacheco. This defense back up but stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3.
Although I would have liked to have seen them throw the ball on one of the 2 prior downs. Now after getting stopped twice, Mike, they haven't gained an inch on the ground. I think on 3rd down, you have no choice but to put the ball in the hands of your quarterback and see if he can make a play through the air.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. Big moment for a guy who's made some big kicks in his career, Harrison Butker. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Shotgun now for Herbert. The open man is Johnston. He's got it. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Here's 1st down. From the gun, it's Herbert. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. They're going to motion their tight end, Hurst. Now Herbert again. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. So this one in the win column for the Chiefs.